Betfair trading can seem a bit complicated and difficult to understand at times. And you're sort of thinking, you know, am I in the right market here? And what strategy should I use? And where is the price going to go? And when's that going to happen? And what do I need to do about it? And do I need to close my position? Do I need to keep this position? There are lots of different things that could go through your mind. The fact is, though, there are some really simple trading strategies that are very effective, require very little skill, and you'll be able to do fairly quickly once you understand exactly what your objective is. And I'm going to show you that in this video. I've been successfully betting and trading for over 20 years. So if you want more videos like this one, then please subscribe, like, and click on the bell icon to get notification of new videos as they're released. You should also visit the Academy, where we offer more structured learning. You can visit the forum, where you can speak to like-minded people and download additional content. And don't forget to go to our website and download a free trial of BetAngel, the cutting-edge software that will completely transform your trading.
So when you're attempting to trade, you've always got this classic problem in that we need to put an order in one side of the market and out on the other. And if we offer a position to the market, we want, so for example here, we've got £21 here, £22 there. If we put an order in at the back of the market at these levels, we would reach the front of the queue on both sides at roughly the same amount of time. And that is because there's only sort of £20 in front of us. However, you can see on this second runner here, one of the issues that I have is that we've got £18 here and I'm waiting behind 40 odd pound here. So the market's imbalanced at this particular point within the queue. So the longer it takes for me to get this counter order filled, the more risk that I'm taking, and that could actually end up as a loss. So when you put orders into the market, it's beneficial to have it that the market is reasonably balanced. So it's not balanced here, it's not balanced there, reasonably balanced there, and we're unbalanced here. So yeah, getting both those orders matched as quickly as possible will be beneficial to your trade because you're taking less risk. And there is a little trick that you can use to ensure that both of the orders get matched almost instantaneously. And we're going to have a look at that in one of these markets. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to amend the ladder. This is the standard state that you see the ladder in. And we're going to tweak a few things on here to make this trade easier for you to do. The first thing I'm going to do is if you go up to the middle of the ladder screen, you can see the ladder settings here. We can actually change a couple of things straight away. The first thing I'm going to do is add in the estimated position in queue. This will help you understand your objective and exactly what you're going to do. And if we go to general, I'm going to change the traded volume to be a percentage. And down here you can see I'm going to change the back and lay columns. So at the moment it says apply price color to every cell. So that's saying put pink over here, blue over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that to every cell with money available. And you'll see that changes the display. So basically where there is money, it will shade the background, but where there is no money, it will not shade it, it will leave it blank. So if you set BetAngel up exactly this way, then you will have exactly the same screen that I use in this video. So we're looking at this market at Chelmsford, and you can see a number of things on here, but because of the way we've changed the colours in the background of the ladder, you can see that it's actually highlighting gaps to us in the market. So you can actually see where there is no money that's been matched. But our focus and our attention is on areas where we can actually see there's small amounts of money. So if I go into this market and, for example, put an order at £100 here, you can see that we are at the front of the queue. This is the queue or estimated queue position ladder feature on here, and you can see if I put it here, you can see it tells us how far in front of the queue we are. So you can see here we are 0. We are the money that is available at 3.9. So the advantage of having or showing where the gaps are or looking for where small amounts of money are is that we can actually put an order in, and it means that we are relatively near the front of the queue. So on this second favourite here, I don't know whether we're going to go up or down. I'm not going to guess. I'm just going to put money in where there's very little money already in the market, and we're going to wait for the market to come up and meet us. So you can see here it's coming up towards us at this particular level here. So if I put my order in slightly in front of that, as we start to come up to this level, we can see that the favourite is receiving a little bit of backing support here. The advantage that we've got now is if it actually goes up and touches 3.5, then we are relatively near the front of the queue. So more money has come in behind us here. When money gets matched there only needs to be £84 to get matched before it actually touches our order within the queue there. So as soon as this money goes at 3.45, we will get matched at 3.5, and you'll see the queue indicator indicate roughly where we are. Down here you can see we're only £43 back within the queue, so a little bit of movement on the favourite to come down. That will push the price on this one out. We're right near the front of the queue, so we only need a small amount of money to get matched, and there is our order filled. We didn't have to figure out which direction it was going in. We put an order below and above it, and the market did the rest for us. So it's a strategy that you can use. You see we've got £10 here, or £3 hedged. It's a strategy that you can use even if you don't know where the market is headed. So we've still got orders in the market. We can put new orders in. So for example, we could put something at 3.6, and we've got an order sat down here waiting at 2.98. So if the market moves towards that, we can move our mouse over here and we can actually ping an order in at 3, knowing that we will get matched fairly rapidly when the price moves to 2.98. So yeah, very simple strategy that you can use. There you go. You can see we didn't have to guess the direction. We actually managed to guess the direction correctly up and down, despite the fact that we used no skill to do that. All we were doing is sitting somewhere near the front of the queue that allowed us to actively trade that. So I'm just going to cancel this trade here because there's no way that this is going to get matched all the way up here this late on. So I'm just going to cancel that. We've got a £12 profit on this runner. I'm going to hedge that. And then you can see that we've made a £4 profit on this race regardless of who goes on to win. And you can see we did that without any stress, without having to read too deeply into the market. It was a fairly simple trade to execute.
So as you can see from what I've shown you in this video, it's a very simple strategy to execute. You're basically putting the closing order in first, and then as the price begins to approach that point, you're putting in the opening trade. Now, there is an element of skill within this particular strategy because you're trying to make sure that both of these get matched. However, your chance of that increases because obviously the market will be marching towards that particular price. You may have the odd situation where you get in too early and the price reverses, but you can improve your ability to do this trade over time once you realize exactly what your objective is and once you've had a little bit of practice. There are also features within Betangel that will allow you to do this trade even better. I'll have to cover those in another video, but I will do that. But you can see that this strategy works very effectively because we're not guessing the direction in which the market's going to go, and we're placing our closing trade at a point within the market where it will get matched very quickly if that price gets touched. So all we need to do is then wait for the price to move in one direction, and as it begins to approach that particular point, we put our opening trade in, and that will get matched fairly quickly, and if we've timed it correctly, then the closing trade will get matched quickly as well. So yeah, it's a very simple to understand strategy, something you can use within minutes of watching this video and understanding exactly what your objective is, but it's also incredibly effective. Anyhow, I hope that video has been useful for you.